Jason Day is a professional golfer who has had an incredible career, despite having faced some significant hardships early on in life. Many people know about Tiger Woods and Phil Mickelson, but not many people know about Jason Day. He is one of the best golfers in the world and has had an astonishing career considering where he came from. Keep watching to find out how he overcame all odds to become one of the most successful athletes in history. Tough childhood and violent father. This young hero has not had an easy life. His transition from childhood to adolescence was tragically marked by the death of his father, Alvin, from stomach cancer, when Jason was just 11 years old. During this time in his life, he also lost his father, the person who first introduced him to the game of golf. In an interview with Golf magazine, Day announced that he has been violently abused by his diseased alcoholic father on several occasions. I remember once shooting a poor score and he goes, "You're going to get it in the parking lot." So I get in the car, I'm scared. We drive out of the club and he stops on the side of the road. He just starts wailing on me with both hands, closed fist punching. I was 11. I had bruises all over me, but it is what it is. While acknowledging his father's role in his introduction to the sport, Day is convinced that he would not now be a huge star if his father had not passed away from stomach cancer when Day was a teenage boy. After Alvin passed away, Jason matured into a troublesome teenager. He was constantly arguing with others and imbibing. He admitted that he had his first drink when he was just 12 years old. After Alvin died, Jason changed dramatically. Denning, Day's mom, put in long hours every day so she could provide for him and his sisters. She tried everything she could as a Filipino immigrant to keep Day interested in golf. Since the family could not afford a lawnmower, I remember her cutting the grass with a knife, Day said. To take a bath, I also recall that we didn't have a water heater, so water had to be boiled in a pot. Day's mother was determined to help her son achieve despite the odds. She put in a lot of work, and it paid off, since Day ended up winning on the USPGA Tour. Despite the family's financial woes, his mother decided to put her faith in her son's golfing ability by taking out a second mortgage on their home so that he could attend Coral Bend International School, a boarding school with a golf academy that was 7 hours away from his home, friends, and former drinking buddies. Some of Australia's most illustrious athletes, including Kathy Freeman and Adam Scott, attended the school. When I was younger, golf was the one thing that kept me out of trouble. Since there wasn't anything to do besides go to school and play golf, it was simple to give up partying. After seeing what my mom had done, I knew I had to get an education. Day's early morning training began when he read Tiger Woods' autobiography in school. He connected with a coach who would become a lifelong guide and a father figure. Jason claims he put in 32 hours a week of practice time. I just went to class and practiced my golf swing. No one cared about me, and I had no social life. Jason Day deserves to win a big championship more than anyone else. After all, he deserves this recognition for his many years of hard labor. With his victory at the 2015 USPGA Championship on August 21st, he closed an incredible circle. It was heartbreaking to witness him sobbing with his caddy and then with his family after this monumental occasion. We're really happy for Jason Day because he's a real winner. Shocking news. Jason Day has withdrawn from the season finale, citing an unspecified injury. This is a huge blow to Day, who had been in contention for the FEDex Cup and was looking to end the season on a high note. It's unclear what sort of injury Day is dealing with, but he had been battling nagging back pain in recent weeks. This is just the latest setback for Day, who has had a frustrating year on and off the course. It came as a shock to many fans when Jason Day withdrew from the season-ending Tour Championship on Friday. The Australian had been battling a back injury for several weeks and decided that it was in his best interest to withdraw from the tournament. This was a surprising decision by Day, as he's currently ranked first in the world and had an opportunity to clinch the FEDex Cup with a strong performance at the Tour Championship. Day released a statement saying that he didn't want to risk further injury and that he would be focusing on getting healthy for next season. Many fans were disappointed by this news, as they were looking forward to seeing Day compete against some of the best golfers in the world. However, most people respected Day's decision and wished him a speedy recovery. Sacrifice. Every day, I feel grateful for all the amazing people in my life. Without them, I wouldn't be where I am today. I've changed so much since I was a kid, and it's all thanks to the people who have supported me along the way. They've helped me grow into the person I am today, and for that, I am truly grateful. My mother didn't want me to grow up in a neighborhood plagued by violence, so she took out a second mortgage on our house and borrowed money from my aunt and uncle to send me to school. She knew that if I had the opportunity to get away, I would have a better life. That's why I'm so grateful for everything she did for me. It feels good to be the PGA champion. Sitting in front of you guys today, I can't help but think about the amazing stories of those who've come before me. Knowing that I am now a part of that legacy is truly emotional. Day's victory at the US PGA Championship was met with congratulations from all corners, including Australian golfing icon Greg Norman. Norman has been a constant source of encouragement for Day, not just in his latest victory, but also in his former Masters win. I really appreciate the support I've gotten from Greg Norman. He's a little bit before my time, but he's always there to send me a text and encourage me when I don't quite make it in a major championship or in a PGA Tour event. It means a lot to me, and I know that I can keep moving forward and keep fighting because of his encouragement. Day saved the most special tribute for his caddy and coach, Colin Swatton. He's taken me from a kid that was getting in fights at home and getting drunk at 12 to a major champion, the 27-year-old said. And there aren't many coaches that can say that in any sport. So he means everything to me, and I love him more than anything. Pursuing the major championship he's always desired, Day stated that the fear of falling short drove him on during the final round of the PGA Championship. He started day 4 with a 2-shot lead over Spieth, his playing partner, who was seeking to win a third major out of 4 in 2015. Day went on to win the tournament, but acknowledged just how difficult it would have been to handle had he not won. Day said that it would have been mentally difficult to come back from a major championship if he hadn't finished it off. He continued, stating that knowing he had the 54-hole lead or was tied for the lead for the last 3 majors and not being able to finish would have taken a toll on him. Even though I'd like to think of myself as a positive person, I know that deep down there's always been a voice in the back of my mind telling me that maybe I can't achieve my goals. After I won, Jordan came up to me and said there was nothing he could have done differently to beat me. It's always gratifying when somebody like Jordan says something like that, especially since he's been playing so well lately, because it means that Jordan gave everything that he had on the course today. But my performance was simply better than his, and everyone else's for that matter. To be honest, it feels great to know that I outplayed everyone this week. Day stated that as long as he remains healthy, he feels like he has a lot of time left to play and accomplish his goal of becoming the best player in the world. Concerned son. Jason Day is a PGA champion and a concerned son. When his mother, Denning, was diagnosed with stage 4 non-small cell lung cancer, they learned that adding biomarker testing to the equation would equal an even more complete diagnosis. Jason is committed to doing whatever he can to support his mother during her treatment and help her to get the best possible care. It cuts me deeply. Nothing tests you like finding out your mom has lung cancer. Jason was deeply worried about his mother. He put all of his focus on caring for her and making sure she got the best medical treatment possible. After talking to doctors, Jason and his mother learned about biomarker testing and how important it is for getting a complete diagnosis. For Denning, this allowed her doctors to better understand her specific type of cancer and choose a therapy that's proven to treat it. When his mother Denning passed away from lung cancer in 2022, golfer Jason Day found himself struggling to cope. However, with the support of his fans, he was able to continue competing in tournaments. At the Innisbrook Resort's Copperhead course, after his opening round of 1 under 70, he said, "I'm super excited to be out here with everyone, and I appreciate your love." It's clear that Jason Day is a champion on and off the golf course. He's faced some difficult challenges in his life, but he has persevered and continues to be an inspiration to others. If you like this video, you should definitely also watch this one. What actually happened to Michelle Wie? Did you know that Michelle Wie got offended by a former mayor? That's a Me Too case right there. Just click it. You need to watch it.